what's going on? I'm the loyal BBN fan. Oh, I tell you what, I have to take my hat off, man. Our guys didn't give up. Our guys could have went in at halftime. And quit. Our guys came back out the second half, and they just, they came out and played better ball. It was a high mountain to climb. We climbed it. Great game from Dante Allen. The young man just came in and he did his thing. He got a lot of playing time tonight. You have to. The guy was making shots, and you had to keep him on the floor. So, it's one of them, man, this hurts because we was right there. It was ours. And we should have won that ball game. Once again, we got beat by a team that wasn't better than us. They just played better than us tonight. And the 15-game win streak, it's over. Which I don't even care about that, man. That ain't even what I'm caring about. It's just the fact of our season is over. And you don't know how to deal with this because you're not used to this. And your heart goes out to the guys. They didn't quit. They stayed together. You can tell it matters to them. You can tell that they care that they lost. And that's what hurts the most. You want these young guys to be successful out there. We just didn't play ball. The first half, we used so much energy in the second half just trying to catch up that we just ran out of gas at the end of the game. And we did everything we could. Wish we would never got that foul. Wish we would never send him to the free throw line. But it was so much even before then that we got to go back and we got to look at. So it hurts. This hurts bad. I just like it's for me to know that the season is over and there literally is no, in a sense, there is no tomorrow. It bothers me a lot because now I'm like, okay, now what do I do with myself? All I had to pick me up was the Kentucky Wildcats. That was my spirit lifter. That's what gave me something to look forward to. And it just got away from us. But I'm so proud that our guys didn't quit. It's one thing to lose a ball game, but it's another thing to lose a ball game when you actually just give up and stop playing. And I don't think our guys at second half, they didn't come out and they didn't give up. You can tell by the way they ran. They went on an 18-4 run. It showed. We just couldn't pull out the ball game. This one's going to hurt for a long time. And, before I even start looking at who's coming back next year, who's leaving, it's all about right now. It's all about the pain that we feel. It's all about the pain that we feel because this is uncharted territory for us. We're not used to being this time of the year, and Kentucky basketball is over for the year. It's just, it hurts so bad. Yeah, I'm excited about next year. I'm excited to see the new guys come in, who's going to come in. I'm excited to see what we can do. This year right here was when you look at the numbers, and it was a disaster, with the win and loss column, if nothing else. And it wasn't Kentucky basketball. I just hope the next year that when we come out, the guys that's coming in now, they're watching, they're seeing that this is not Kentucky tradition basketball. This is not how we do. We don't go home in the first round of the SEC tournament or second round, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? We don't go home. We keep playing. And for us to go home at a time like this, it's just not something that sets easy with me. And I know it doesn't set easy with you guys. I know it doesn't. This hurts. But for you real BBN fans out there, for you guys who really love them, you guys feel the pain that they're feeling too, regardless of how the season went, regardless of what we did. Remember, coming into the SEC tournament, it's everybody 0-0-0. We just happen to be 0-1 now, and we're on our way back to Lexington. Just get on the bus and just go. We got to keep our head up, you know what I'm saying? There's one thing about the guys that come here and play basketball. They're here for a few years, and then they're out the door. Us Kentucky fans, we're here for life. This is This is what we do. This is a way of life. This is how we conduct ourselves. So we just look forward, we just kind of sit back and we reflect on the year that we had, soak it all in, dump it, and we just, this one stings really bad. Because I just can't believe that it's March the 11th, the day I published my first book, and now I won't even remember that. I will remember this. I will remember what happened tonight. I remember we was up by 5 and we let it get away from us. That's what I will remember the most. And that's the part that hurts the most. I'm sad inside, man. It gives me a sense of loneliness, sadness. I'm a little emotional all inside. I don't know what to do. But one thing about it, we are Kentucky Wildcats, and we will be back. So all them teams that's out there that's enjoying Kentucky being on the bottom right now, don't laugh at us for too long, because we'll be back. We wanted it now, though. See, a real true fan, yeah, we know we got next year, but a real fan, it hurts. It hurts when your boys lose like this. It stings. It's hard. So we have to find a way to pick ourselves up, understand who it is we cheer for, and we got to keep going. Like I said, I'm so proud that our guys didn't quit. I'm so proud that we just didn't quit out there. It looked like the first half, looked like we was just going to quit out there. Came out the second half, and we played like we wanted to win the ball game. It just took too much out of us. We had exhausted everything we had, and we couldn't pull it out. In the past, if we was a Kentucky team up by 5 like that, we would have found a way to win the ball game. But our legs was gone. My hat goes off the cow for leaving the people in the ball game that should have been in the game. He left them out there. Those guys was playing. So he made the right decision. I hope Allen comes back next year. I hope it hasn't been a year that Allen says, well, I had a couple of good games, but I want to go somewhere else so I can get more playing time. I hope Allen comes back next year. We need him. The guy's money. He's a money shot. And I really hope he comes back. It's a lot of decisions to be made. And we have no idea what's going on. So, just for the fact that certain guys who may be going to the NBA didn't even play a lot today, I ain't saying it is what it is. That's something that people that they might want to relook at. If you're an NBA player and you're not even playing a whole lot in a game of this magnitude, might want to reevaluate, really what you really want to do. But not even any of that. We're the Kentucky Wildcats. We'll be back next year. We'll bounce back. We'll keep cheering for our Cats because that's what we do. We don't give up on our Wildcats just because we didn't have the year that we wanted to have. We don't give up on our Wildcats just because we lost in our first game. We don't get our love, our dedication, our desire to see these guys' success goes much deeper than one bad season and losing in their first game in the SEC. Our love goes much, much deeper into that. Tomorrow we're going to wake up, we're going to lick our wounds, we're going to be sad, we're going to look in the mirror, and we're going to tell ourselves we're still Kentucky Wildcat fans. And that's what makes us the best fans on the planet of who we are and the pride that we take for loving our Kentucky Wildcats. That's what separates us right there. We wear all our emotions right here on our sleeve. We wear them right here. And this just brings us closer because this is going to make us reach down even harder, even deeper and say, our kids, our guys, they had a rough year, man. And we're going to support them. We're going to love them. We're going to let them know. We're not going to go on social media. We're not going to bash them. The only thing we're going to do is we're just going to send love. We're going to send support and let those guys know that we love them. Do you think they wanted to lose the ball game? Of course they didn't. You think we as the fans wanted to? Big shout out to the guys, everyone who went to the ball game today. Those guys was up. They was cheering. They was trying to get their Cats on. Those guys, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't happen. the way that we wanted it to happen. And that hurts. But we still are Kentucky Wildcat fans. And we hold ourselves accountable. When we hold ourselves to a higher level, that's how we deal with things. We deal with it with respect and love. And that's what we do. Support. We're going to support our Wildcats. We're going to support them. This hurts. I'm going to lay in the bed and have tears probably roll out of my eyes at night because I'm so hurt. But you know what? I can smile because I call myself a Kentucky fan. And we're still going Cats. And we're still going Big Blue. And we're still going blue. And then we're still going white. That's what we do. That's what we do. We cheer for our Kentucky Wildcats regardless of the outcome. And it can't get no worse than this right here. You know, it cannot get no worse than this next year. So we're going to move. We're going to move past this slowly, and then we'll rebound. You know, we'll rebound. We'll get better, and we'll find a way next year that we'll put a hurting on the NCAA, and we'll let them know that what they saw this year, they won't see it no more because that's not what we do. Oh, I'm sure it is the worst season in 58 years. The worst year in 46 years for me. But we're the Kentucky Wildcats, and even on the worst day of our kids give us the worst day ever. Guess what? We're gonna hug our kids. We're gonna support our kids, and we're gonna let our kids know that, you know what? I don't like what you did. I thought maybe you could have did things a different way, but you know what? I love you. I love you, and I support you. We just gotta make better decisions. We'll get it next time. That's how we have to be as Western. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. We gotta go support our Wildcats. The Big Blue Nation is hurting tonight, but the sun will shine again. It will on the Big Blue Nation and on our Kentucky Wildcats. So I'm the loyal BBN fan. Our season didn't go like we wanted it to. We lost our first game in the SEC tournament. Don't see that often at all. But we're still the Wildcats. And every team in the SEC still fears us because they know who we are and what we're capable of. We just didn't get it done this year. So keep supporting your Wildcats. Keep throwing out those positive vibes. Please, whatever group, page, Twitter, whatever you own, just go ahead and just send out some love to our Cats, man. Like, our negative talk, our negative post, it's not going to do anything, man. It's not going to do anything in the world. We can't change what happened this year. The only thing we can do is just show those guys that we love them and we're with them and we support them. That's all we can do. So flood everything that you possibly can. Share this video. Just let's just cheer on our Wildcats and let's cheer on the kids, man. Our kids wanted to win, and they wore this right here on the sleeves. So we'll be back. It's a rough year. It's about as rough looking as my beard, but we okay because we the Kentucky Wildcats, and we'll bounce back. So I've been the loyal BBN fan. Thank you guys for all the love you guys given me this week, this year. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try to go and just do a recap of the year as well, too, on a video on my YouTube page, the Loyal BBN Fan. So thank all you guys. Go Cats. Flood social media with support and love. We don't need a lot of negative stuff. Thank you guys so much for all you guys who are on my page, who make my page, who make our page. Great. I love it. I love that we can have our comments of disappointment, but I'm so happy that you guys that are on the page here, you guys know how to keep it classy. You guys know how to be supportive, and I appreciate that so much because I go in so many groups, and sometimes it's horrible just going through it, just to see the hate and discontent that people are giving our kids. It's bad. It's really bad. So thank you guys, and I really sincerely, humbly appreciate all that you guys do to help make this page classy, and I really appreciate it. So thank you guys very much. Go Cats. I'm going to go finish working on my book, see if I can fix it. But, hey, you guys just do your thing, and you guys just, You guys keep rooting for the Wildcats, man. I'm a loyal BBN fan. I'm out. Wildcats, go.